Alright, hello and welcome to the Matchday Vlog channel. As always, please remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe, because it really does make it over to the channel. We're here at the Valley. At the Valley. I don't know why I'm saying the Welsh accent. We're nowhere near Wales, but a certain Nathan Jones will be over there in the dugout. We made the short trip up here, driving around the M25, ended up finding a nice parking space. Which pub were we in?
It was the Something Hotel. It was lovely. It was very cheap pints, and the bar staff were very friendly, and the jukebox was great. So it was a great place to be.
And also plenty of good chats with fellow Saints fans. A lot of discussion in regards to the permanent manager. Sander Eckhart is looking like he's going to be the candidate for the next 3 games. If he's successful in these next 3 fixtures, it'd be hard not to give it to him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the discussion that everyone sort of agree with in the pub is like, there's no number one that everybody wants. And I think the club are in the same situation where they probably don't have a list of like, oh, this is who we'd ideally like. And if they did, those managers have all kind of gone in the last few weeks. Everyone's been firing the managers and getting new people in. So I think everyone is kind of the agreement of if he wins the next 3 games, he's probably having the rest of the season.
I think it is hard. I mean, especially looking at bookies odds. I mean, those bookies odds are the same for Norwich, Middlesbrough, Swansea. But so many other clubs. These bookies have no idea. It just depends on where the money's been put. So I highly suspect that if we're successful in these next 3 fixtures, that Tonda will be the permanent candidate. But who knows? And I think Sports Republic are in a no-lose position in leaving them in that spot. But anyway, on to today's business. Our opponents, Charlton, who've had a very solid start to the season. I've been away to Ipswich and spanked them 3-0. So I'm a little bit apprehensive of this, and I'm a bit worried about a certain Nathan Jones lording it large over. So I'm kind of in a position where maybe that if we lose this one, I might not even upload this video. So that's where I'm at with it. But talk us through the team sheets. Let's have a look at that.
Right, so it's Bazunu, Fellows, Howard-Bellis, Wood, Stevens, Manning, Bragg, that's the one, Yanda, Azaz, Cienza, Armstrong. Now, I think it's kind of a bit of a weird lineup, to say the least. I think everyone's kind of told the jury's a bit out on Azaz, but seeing as he's got that FIFA card this week, he kind of deserves to be in the team on that FIFA card alone. I think Bragg's the one that you're like, wow, fair play, Cameron Bragg getting called up to the first team, but you know,
that's an interesting spot though, isn't it?
It is, but it's Eckhart. You know, he knows the player, he knows he can trust him in that position, and he knows what he's kind of doing. When I saw the under-21s play against Madrid, I had that feeling the night of like, I'd like a lot of these players to start for us because they've got passion, they've got commitment, they want to play, and there's no ego to it. And I think that's, for me, that's why Bragg's starting, and that's why Downs is on the bench. That's why Rebo's on the bench, because they're not doing what they need to be doing. And you know, Bragg will. He'll do a job.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only one that lays question to my mind is like Finn Azaz. I mean, I think Leo Cienza, you know, Casper Yanda, they can pretty much play wherever you put them. But I just feel that Finn Azaz is perhaps a candidate who's, let's face it, he's not really shone yet this season. But I just think he perhaps needs a little bit of confidence of a performance, maybe put in a position where he can really work the ball.
I mean, you say that, but on the way to onto the last game, you were like, you know, he's the worst, and then he scored the goal.
Sure, it was against Sheffield Wednesday. They were terrible.
You know, it wasn't against Sheffield Wednesday, but anybody in this Southampton squad scoring is kind of a miracle right now. So it depends on where he's playing, because from that lineup, it kind of to me looks like he might be playing slightly more on the wing. Is he? Is that where he wants to be? Is he getting up to speed with it? I'm not sure. I'm still quite jury out on Azaz, but you know, I'm a kind of jury out on any player that's entered into this squad thinking, oh, this is, you know, so they're an ex-Premier League team, they'll probably be okay in this league. Actually, it turns out no, they're not. So anybody who's new into the squad gets a little bit of relief for me. But he has scored a goal. Yeah. He's got his FIFA card. Let's see how he does.
Let's see how he does indeed. I mean, we are sat here anticipating this early kickoff, which really doesn't feel like an early kickoff. We've been up so many hours this morning already. But we're sat here in the Something stand, and this stand is giving me very much Crystal Palace vibes.
Yeah.
And this leg room is giving me very much Anfield away end vibes. I mean, I've literally lost both my knees in the process of this seat.
If anybody's thinking about doing Saints hospitality and getting padded seats, this is very much what the leg space is like in those. So just it's good food, but this is very much the leg space that you get.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're certainly giving credit to the Charlton fans. If you're a fan of Charlton, you're a proper football fan with all the spoils of the clubs you can pick in London. But we also, you know, certainly our hearts go out to you in terms of leg room. You all must be about 4 foot tall.
Well, I'm assuming it might be a little bit better in the home end, but what I will say, you know, we've gone to a lot of stadiums. This one, I quite like it. Yeah, largest capacity, bit of character. But anyway, how do you see this game going?
With a score prediction?
I mean, everyone we speak to outside is pretty much saying a draw. But I think in a heart of hearts they're saying a loss. But we can't do that. That's not what we do on this channel. So I'm going to go for 3-1 Southampton, or maybe 3-2.
Okay.
I see us conceding. How many we concede? I want to win.
I too see us conceding, but I'm going to go with a slightly more conservative, predictable 2-1. Just because I kind of said, but I agree. I can see us conceding. Charlton are not going to be easy here. They're going to be very direct, and they're going to be looking to poach off. But maybe with those 3 centre halves and a bit of speed on the wing, we can get it done. Right. Anyway, kick-off coming up.
They're going to go.
How did he miss that?
Absolute glaring chance. I have no idea how I missed that.
It should have been a first touch at goal, but he's trying to control it in the box.
Promising signs.
Surely.
looking for an offside there, weren't they?
Yeah, I got
never came.
His house was a second, by the way. His house going to get a hat trick. That's on.
Would you believe it? We're here at the Valley and it's Charlton 1. Wait for it, wait for it. I don't think I've ever said this at half time. It's Charlton 1, Southampton 5. absolutely unreal. It felt like we were doing the same FIFA trick over and over again on the halfway line, and just absolutely pulled them apart. The chants from this away section towards Nathan Jones have been utterly hilarious, so I've thoroughly enjoyed those. But it's just been the same thing over and over again. Absolutely exact stuff. So they've got a goal back. A little bit disappointing, but no complaints really.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a perfect half from us really, and to be fair, we've conceded from a corner in the 56th, and they might have switched off a little bit. To be honest, the boys have been wicked. I think in the first few minutes of the game I was like, come on now, Azaz needs to be pushing up, needs to be doing this. Now he's got a brace. I've forgiven him for that. Every player's doing their job. Cameron Bragg, it looks amazing. So good. He's exactly what we need in the middle. Him and Yenda together have been absolutely tearing this Charlton team up. I said to you when it was happening, it's like when you play your mate on FIFA and he keeps putting the centre back saying, oh, just keep playing it this way, just keep doing this over and over and over again, and it's working.
When we first kicked off, I was a little bit worried about the centre of the pitch, but as the game progressed, I mean, having that extra man on the wing on both sides, and just having that, because every time we break forward, there's at least another option to work with on the wings, and it's just coming up trumped, and then it's opening them up in the middle of the park to like in for the middle. So it's just win-win. I mean, Charlton did make a change and just switch things up a bit, but I don't think that particularly changed anything particularly much. But don't know, win-win-win.
Got to give it to the boys. They've been so clinical as well. How many times have we seen them in those positions this season and then not do it? I mean, beginning of the Bristol game, we had a few similar chances and they just didn't finish it. I don't know what Will Steele was saying to them. Because Tonda Eckhart has come in and they just lit this club up. Everybody out there is just Tonda in.
Absolutely. I mean, it would be certainly hard to argue against it if he gets an emphatic win here and comes home on Tuesday night against Leicester, gets something, and Millwall away next week. It'd be certainly hard to question that. But like I say, I mean, we did have a missed opportunity just before we scored, actually, and we did think, oh, is it going to be one of those games where we just can't put it in the back of the net? But no, absolutely emphatic. But you see any way back for Charlton in this?
Have you seen who's in their dugout?
Yeah.
He's getting sacked in the morning.
I mean, the crazy thing, Charlton haven't lost here in 1 in 23 games, you said?
Well, it's about to be 2 in 24. But yeah, 1 in 23 games before this. Really an insanely good home record. Specifically, the home performance is fantastic. And they come here and do that in the first half. I mean, we were like going 8, but that we scored 2 goals that we won in a game the other day. And now we're here with 5 at half time. It's like, what's happened? What has changed? And it's just amazing.
I didn't know what to do on the 5th. On the 4th, I was losing my mind. On the 5th, I was like, what do you do now? I don't know.
I think with the 5th, a few people have started going down for halftime drinks. Yeah. By the way, the concourse here, it's so bad. It's really bad. It's packed out. So people started to fall out. You saw the Charlton fans leaving thinking, all right, halftime. And then when it went in, it's just like, and again. It's one of those weird ones where it's like, I can't believe it's happening.
That's a madness. Well, we certainly hope for a bit more fun in the second half with Southampton kicking towards this away end. But anyway, not much more to say on that really, but there we go. Right, second half coming up.
I got stopped by about 6 people on the way out saying, can't wait to watch this one, so you better do a good edit.
I can't wait to watch this one either.
Oh, Finn!
We've had a shot in about 30 minutes.
No. Damien Dunn's been introduced. He's had a couple of turns, but nothing really close. But Tom Fellows, Leo Cienza, outstanding games. Caspiana, Cam Bragg, insane. Cameron
Bragg has had such an insane game.
Yeah, very, very promising display. And the away chanting towards Nathan Jones has been particularly enjoyable as well. Charlton 1, Southampton 5. Get in. That's why we go like, comment, subscribe. See you